How you doing, everybody? Just wanted to take a quick couple minutes here and just discuss something that's been on my mind when it comes to sponsorships. I've actually been vlogging in the weight loss community for some time now, years, and I've recently come to terms with you have to pack a punch before you get a lot of brands to listen to you. And what I mean by that is, I don't know that brands really understand how, when you are passionate about a brand and you reach out to them looking for support or sponsorship, or even to review their product, or I know a lot of times you're supposed to wait for them to contact you, and I've never been one to just do a review because a brand asked me. It's got to mean something to my readership, viewership, the people that follow me. I don't just, take on a product, or take, because sometimes there's, paid placement for, advertising a product. And I've, I can't lie, I can't sit here and lie. I've taken compensation for products in the past, but not just any product. It had to have meant something, or something that I use, something obviously that I'm passionate about or that I believe in. What I come across sometimes is, and I don't know that brands, and I won't name any at all, because whether or not they support me with me reaching out, I don't ever get mad at any of them and stop using their product for any reason. But there's a lot of times where you reach out to a brand and you tell them how passionate you are about their product, and you tell them that you want to be, their biggest walking, talking billboard. That their product would help you tremendously in your journey and success for yourself. And what really gets me, and I don't think that brands truly understand, that you can knock the sales out of someone by the simple word of, no. And not so much no, or, oh, we're not taking that on at this time, or, we aren't doing anything, right now. And that what even digs the knife in deeper on that is, for a fact that they are, because that you see other individuals in the weight loss community mentioning and promoting those products. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist, it doesn't take much brains to figure out that there's there's something behind that. There's incentive behind them doing that. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I've come to terms, and I've come to realization that you have to pack up big punch to get to get noticed, in the weight loss community. I have a pretty good following. I have enough following for myself. I have, the individuals that I know follow me are a lot of my friends and family and people that I know personally. And then there's people that I've never even met that I would love to meet. But it really puts just this is my own personal opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody else, but it does put a damper on. It's like, man, you're looking, you're reaching out and you're looking for, and it's that, it's that numbers game. You're hoping that one of them bites, and I've had a few companies that have supported me in the past, and I mean, no questions asked. And I'll link in the description the company that has supported me from almost day one with a scale. I reached out to them and said, hey, it's hard for me to find a scale that will weigh me, an at-home scale. Is there something that you can do? And I mean, I was looking at, maybe just a price break of some sort, or 5-10% above. I mean, any above cost, just anything. Not a handout, but what is it that you could do? Because I want to support you. I want to support you and your brand, and I want to build a relationship. Well, this company, in the many years that I've been blogging and vlogging, my weight loss, and they've sent me 3 scales. I had one broke. They sent me another one, and then they sent me a little bit better one. And I'm going to link them in the description, down below. Just let you guys know who they are. They're Orgonat scales, and they, no questions asked, and they've helped out and supported. There's other ones that I've reached out to that and it does it's that you're looking for that support, and when you don't get it, sometimes it defeats you a little bit. You're kind of defeated before you even hit the enter key to send that email, because rejection happens a lot more than them ever actually saying yes. But I don't know that they realize what that support may mean to that individual. And I just wanted to put this out here so that some brands hopefully stumble across my video. And like I said, I'm small potatoes in the weight loss community. But if for some reason I ever get many followers, and now all these brands come knocking on the door, obviously, as I've always been, I'm going to be choosy. But I want I want to believe in a product that's approaching me, and because I'm not going to settle, and I get the understanding that they feel the same way. They're not going to settle for small potatoes that are only going to reach a certain number of individuals, as opposed to someone who has 10, 15, 20,000 followers, because it's a numbers game for them. Advertisement, costs money, no matter what way that you slice it. But I still live on, I know that if I were on the other end of that, and I was part of a PR team, and maybe knowing that, I'm a bigger individual and someone's reaching out in their journey looking for that support, but also wants to support your product, I think I would think, twice about that. I've had great relationships. Another great relationship that I've had, and I'll link them below too, is, with Personal Trainer Food. They supported me for a number of months with, free food. And, I was passionate about their product, and, they were passionate in myself, and, and they stepped up to the plate and helped me out tremendously. And, so the ones that, have come along and actually showed that support, they deserve recognition. And the ones that haven't, they don't deserve any bashing. But I just wanted to say, it does make a difference when those ones that you do, that you are passionate about, that you want to support and hope that you get the support back, find something within you and believe in your path, your journey, and want to help support that. So I'll cut this short. I'm at 10 minutes right now, but I just wanted to chime in real quick to give you an update on the weight loss. Everything is still going status quo. Just going through the motions, making sure that I get everything in order. I've lost since January 9th 48.8 pounds, I believe, and I still have about 37 more pounds to go before an actual scheduled surgery date. So, we're going in the right direction, and I'm getting there. And this journey is going to be something pretty special. So, I'm glad that you are all here to join along on that. Any questions that you guys have, leave them in the comments below. Please ask questions. I'm going to try to either do a Q&A video or do a live Q&A video. But please, any questions, I've always been an open book. There isn't anything that you can ask that will offend me. Be blunt and ask. And I will take all those and put something together for you guys. So as much as the support that I need from you, I do feel that it's important to give that support back. And there's questions that people want to know when it comes to weight loss or just being obese, being large like myself, and I want to provide and give that back. So anything that I can do to help you along with your journey, by all means, please submit those questions. If you want to do it privately, message me within YouTube. You can always message me at jess@toobig.net. I'll get your message that way. And let's look to making, this journey as successful as we can for all of us. Thanks again for, taking the moment to watch me. I truly appreciate it. For any brands that, do want to support and would like to build a relationship with myself, I'll leave my contact information below. Please get in touch with me. And for all those that have joined the journey and subscribed to my channel, I appreciate all of your support, and looking forward to big things here to come. Thanks.